Hey guys, welcome to Fishing Tackle channel. Here's another jig I wanted to introduce to you. Wingfall Shimano. So these wingfall jigs are something you would consider as a butterfly jig. As you can see, the butterfly. So I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but the reason they call it butterfly is because when you are jigging, slow jigging or fast jigging with this, it gives you somewhat of a butterfly fall. Thus, the butterfly wingfall. And these are not the cheapest jigs out there. This will cost you quite a bit. Why? First of all, 80 gram, right? It's not light. The holographic scales right here, which is amazing. Look at that. But I was into Google search, spawn fly fishing, having a clearance. So normally this could go on whether eBay, Amazon, or Shimano store for anywhere between $12 to $16. But I got these for much cheaper than that. I think they were about $6 with free shipping because I bought so many of them. So this one is supposed to be the anchovy, I believe. Very cool. So the way they set the hook up for you, they're very small. It's a smaller hook. And then it's heavily weighted on the tail. So I would put a swivel right here, and then I would slow jig and let it fall like a butterfly, like this. Pull, fall, butterfly. You could keyword search for Shimano wingfall, and there's actual video from Shimano and their professional fishermen giving you guidance. So check out their video for specific tips. They have pretty good tips, but the quality of it is very nice. Look at that. Obviously. So if I'm going to spend a lot of money, would I buy this or Nomad? There's not even a consideration. Of course I'm going to buy Shimano. Somehow Nomad got popular, but I think Shimano is the way to go. And I believe they do have a thinner pencil. I guess Nomad is famous for their streaker jig, which is more of a pencil jig vise. This one is more of a butterfly jig. So that doesn't mean it's going to take longer to fall. So I think the trick is if you're casting it out, obviously it's going to cast out and fall like this, right? Horizontally, and it's going to fall like a little butterfly, right? Flying. So it'll take longer. So the trick is when you're on the boat, you want to drop straight down because it's weighted here, heavier, and it's angled. If you angle it right, even when you're jigging, right? When you drop it straight down, and this may somewhat have some resistance, but it'll go straight down. It's not going to flutter. If you want to cast it out a little bit like this, of course it's going to go down this way, right? If you have a swivel, it'll turn like this. I like using swivel because I feel like when it flutters itself, it gets a pretty good action. But if it's fluttering and turning at the same time, right, with the swivel, it's so much better action. That's one of the reasons I would recommend one of these split rings right here. Right, it's not that expensive. You want to get one of these sets. And if you have a good plier, you want to make sure you get a split ring pliers. That means the pliers should have one of these, so you could easily grip it and then get it through it, and then put your but like I said, a split ring right here, and then I would definitely put a swivel, so that will let it flutter at the same time it'll turn. When it's going down too, it'll probably turn this way. When it comes up, it'll turn, And if you haven't seen those videos, there was a good video by this female fisherman fishing for squid, and she had a swivel attached to her one of her shrimp jigs, as well as without it, having a fluorocarbon line straight on here at the split ring or directly. And she's noticed that she was losing her squid more when she didn't have a swivel. So it's all just engineering, right? When something bites a fish or squid or whatnot, it's going to pull and turn and all kinds of those things. So if there's a resistance, let's say some resistance without the swivel, right, it has a chance to tighten up, or it has a chance to just pull away or turn in certain way. Even when you hook the fish, the hook might come off. So I'm not talking about professional fishermen when you guys have a really good hook. For those beginners and some of us that, or especially with jigging, it's harder to hook them, right? The hook could come off a lot easier. But if you have a swivel, once you have it hooked, no matter what it turns, it won't be able to get that momentum to unhook itself for the fish. So swivel is highly recommended. Very cool color. That's one design. Everything else was sold out. And here's the other design, which is blue. I don't know what it is, but pretty cool. Blue color. Very shiny, well made. These are not stickers. I did went ahead and put the split ring right here, so I'll attach a swivel. Then I will put my fluorocarbon line directly, my leader, onto my swivel, and I'll fish it that way. The video for Shimano does suggest if you're going to do fast jigging, you could put a hook right here. If it's slow jigging, these two hooks will be more than enough. And these are one of these. It's definitely not a circle hook. Is this an octopus hook? I don't know. It reminds me of a bigger size bait hook. So I guess you could put a bait on here as well. But yeah, this is definitely recommend. Check out the wingfall jig. Oh, it does glow too, so that's very cool. I didn't even realize this. This one doesn't glow, but it has that holographic scale. Anyways, please like this button and please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.